Hi Maker, I'm Angel with FleeceFun.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make this amazing, huge troll hair. It is awesome. It looks great. It's just impressive. It's got some nice volume to it. And the best part is, it is a no-sew. It is actually pretty easy to make. So it is like the perfect project, right? For this project, you will need the following. You will need 2 yards of nylon netting in the color desired, 75 to 100 yards of 6-inch tulle on a spool, stretch crochet headband, clear elastic rubber bands, and scissors. Hey, special thanks to Colonel Seasons for sponsoring this video. They have all of these yummy flavors that you can add to your popcorn, and they have this troll-inspired flavor set. So good. Cinnamon roll. All right, let's get started. Step 1. Build the DIY troll hair foundation. Now this netting, it's actually important to it helps give it a little more structure. You can make it without the netting. It is a possibility to make it without it, but I do think it helps it stay up and hold its shape better. The stiff netting helps give the troll hair its volume. You can make the wig just from the tulle, but I found that the netting helps it retain its shape. Start with cutting the stiff netting. Cut it the width of the fabric in roughly 10-inch sections. Cut all the netting in preparation for the next part. Grab the stretchy headband. We're going to start with the top row of the headband and add netting to it. Take each section of netting and fold it in half, so half of the width of the fabric, typically where the crease is on the bolt. Pull it taut. You can even give it a little twist in the center to make it easier to thread. And thread it through the fold. It will soon be a loop through one of the holes in the top of the headband. Once the fold of the strip is pulled through, now you have a loop that you can pull the rest of it through. Pull the ends through the loop and pull it taut. Just so you know, because of the stiffness and bulk of the netting, it's hard to get the knots really small. It's okay if they're a little bit more on the bulky, big side as long as they are tied tightly. We're going to cover them in a minute. Continue to add the netting evenly all the way around the headband. Once you've added all the netting, gather it at the top. Using a clear rubber band, secure the gathered netting in place at the top. Fluff the netting so it's evenly distributed all the way around. Alright, now that you've worked with that stiff netting, it's time to move on to the tulle. And the tulle is actually a lot easier to work with. Step 2. Add the tulle to the troll wig costume. Now it's time to add the tulle to the wig. The tulle gives the hair a nice soft look and its amazing color. Cut a length of tulle that is about 50 to 60 inches in length, then fold in half like we did with the netting. The same way we added the netting, we're going to add the tulle. The good news is the tulle is a lot easier to thread through the headband and tie. The bad news is that it takes a lot of tulle to get that rich, full look. Filling in between the netting, thread and fold through the headband to make a loop. Pull the ends through the loop and tighten the knot down. This will be much easier and a smaller knot than the netting. Stagger the strips, working your way down the rolls of the headband, staggering going down a row to make the troll hair full and impressive looking. If you're planning on adding a headband, you can leave a gap for the headband at the bottom of the wig. Alright, so you're just going to keep going around and building up the wig and just make it to the size and look that you want it to look like. Like we did with the netting, gather the tulle so it meets at the top and secure together in place with the rubber band. If you want a few wisps of hair around the face like Princess Poppy, that's easy to do. Tie a few strands of tulle on the bottom of the headband and cut the wisps short to look like bangs. One tip I will warn you about, you can actually put too much tulle on it and it'll weigh it down. So if you put it on and you find that it's like kind of weighing down, it's not looking right, try removing some of the tulle to see if you can find that right balance of how you want it to look, but also so it'll look good on your head. How to make Princess Poppy's headband. All right, so here's one additional thing you can do if you want to do like the Princess Poppy headband. I'm going to show you how. Princess Poppy has a few different styles of headband. I'm going to show you one. For the braided headband, you'll need some yarn, pipe cleaners, and pom-poms. Start with 3 strands of yarn that are twice the length of your head measurement and fold them in half. Glue the folded ends together and braid the 3 groups together to give the headband more bulk. Glue the end of the braid together. Cut green pipe cleaners down to about 3-inch lengths. Glue a pom-pom onto the end and then glue the other end of the pipe cleaner to the headband. Use a remaining pipe cleaner to help fasten each end of the braid together on the head. Putting on the headband is easy. Simply pull hair out of the way and gently put on the wig. You might need to readjust the rubber band at the top to get it to just the right look and how it'll sit on your own head. Then if you have a headband, you can add it. I've personally worn this wig for several hours in a row, and it's very comfortable. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome videos just like this one. And that's it. You have this awesome troll wig. It looks great in pictures. It looks awesome on. And it's one of those fun things, as long as you have that amazing troll hair, just wear a colorful outfit with it and you've got it made. You're done. Costume complete. Now, one thing, if you're going to wear this to the new troll movie, be aware of the people behind you. Don't block their view. Be cool, okay?